This is my 1998 Peugeot 206. Not bad condition for a 21-year-old car. What I do is take off all the trim, number plate and the badges over here and get rid of that old sticker. First thing I've got to do is try and get this old sticker off. I don't know why people put stickers on cars. It really is ridiculous. And this glue is actually so hard I can't get it off. And I'm going to have to sand it off. I've got 180 sandpaper. So that's what happens when you leave a sticker on too long. Now this is clear coat which has failed. It's still okay down here, but this whole part here has been exposed. So I'm going to just sand that the loose stuff off. So now I'm using 400 grit, and I'm just going to wet sand this area. If you rub your finger over the area where you've worked, you can actually feel and see the difference and hear the difference between, say for example, that part there and this part here, which I've still got to do. So I'm just going to continue along this white line until it completely disappears and is smooth to the touch. Fortunately, I've got some damage just beneath the back windscreen, and that paint's completely gone and looks a little bit rusty there, so I'm going to have to sand that off. I'm going to start off with 80 just to see how it goes. Now I'm going to switch back to, what is this, 400 grit, just to feather off the edges here, take those lines away. As you can see, I've sanded away all the rust that I could find. Undoubtedly there is rust still underneath this the back window, but I can't take the window out, so I'm just going to leave it. And the next best thing I'm going to do is treat it with this destructor of rust. So I don't know if it's absolutely necessary, but I'm going to fill up those little pinholes from the rust with some body filler. Just going to mix it up first. I'll just do that a bit more. Now apparently I've got 6 to 8 minutes to work with this. Just going to put it on first of all. Okay, take the window up. Now I'm changing over to, what is this, 400. So before I spray primer, I'm going to just wash this down again, make sure all the dust is off. So this is going to be my first coat, a very light one. The second coat's going to be a little bit heavier. Now for my third coat, it's going to be a lot heavier than before. Now that I've taken the tape off, I can actually feel little edges all the way around here, so I'm going to use a 600 grit just to break it down a little bit. Actually it's 400 grit, and I'm going to be wet sanding it as well, just so there's no dust. Now I'm switching over to 1000 grit, still wet sanding. I've just feathered these edges out now, so I can't even feel any ridge. Very smooth. Now I'm going to be using this abrasive pad, and I'm going to scuff up everything where I'm going to be painting. Going to wash it down with a degreaser again, just to make 100% sure. These are the two colors that I'm going to be using. This one here is the lighter one that's going to go at the top, and the darker one is going to go at the bottom. I want to get rid of that dividing line. Much better. Just a few more places I've got to touch up. Now I'm going to do the darker coat. Darker coat's going to be at the bottom, sort of like coming up here a little bit. This is the next day, and I'm just having a look to see how the paint turned out. I look straight on from the back, it's absolutely perfect, but looking from the side I seem to get like a funny line over here. It's almost like it's a rough line, I don't know. So maybe I didn't sand it properly, or maybe I didn't put enough paint on. Hopefully it'll disappear when I put the clear coat on. Before I start with the clear coat, I'm going to wash it down with degreaser again. Here goes the first coat of clear coat. Okay, so the job is now finished. I've just got to put the plastic trim on above the number plate. And what's really nice, if I go over here and I catch the light, you can actually see that it's very good coverage and it's very shiny. And I'm very happy with the results. So once again, thanks very much for watching. And if you've got any advice for me, just let me know.